much. Thank you so much. Please, let's be seated. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the mother of the nation, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON. Your Excellency, the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my political grandfather, distinguished Senator Dr. Goswill Obot Akpabio, GCON, and our mother, the Kaisenbom Akwa Ibom, Dr. Mrs. Unoma Akpabio. Your Excellencies, the wives of the governors that are here with us, we warmly welcome you. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, distinguished Senator Dr. Akon Eyarayi, my daughter, the Coordinator, Office of the First Lady, and your handsome husband, members of the National Assembly, particularly the spouses of all the members of the National Assembly that are here with us, we salute you. The Honorable Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, and your spouse, principal officers, members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, and your spouses, honorable ministers that are here with us, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, and the Honorable Minister of State, Petroleum Gas, that is here with us, and all of your spouses, wives of members of the Nigerian Senate that have come here to support us, particularly with the wife of the Senate President. Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Your Excellencies, the ambassadors that are here present, let me particularly acknowledge our ambassador to South Africa, distinguished Senator Itaina, the Secretary to Government, and all of the members of the Executive Council, the Judiciary, the Director General of our campaign, service commanders. Please permit me to brief the protocol as Morgan will do justice to it. We are just here for a very short time. Let me, on behalf of the government and people of Akwa Ibom State, welcome Your Excellency, the mother of our nation and the First Lady of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, to our dear state. We are deeply grateful that you graciously agreed to visit our state. First, to commission the Senior Citizens Center located within the area we have designated as the medical corridor, and then to help celebrate with us the International Women's Day at the Goswill Obot Akpabio International Stadium. Your Excellency, the project you are about to commission was very dear to the heart of my wife, Her Excellency Pastor Patience Umo Eno. I am sure she's smiling down from above, filled with joy that the project she had conceived has come to fruition, and the person commissioning it today is no other than the mother of our nation, whom she loved and cherished while she was with us. Let me commend the delivery advisor, Dr. Itawan, for agreeing to leave the comfort of our home in the United States of America to help supervise this project, and the contractor, one of the young stars that we have in Akwa Ibom, U&K Limited, and his workers for the great passion that they put into the completion of this project. Let me acknowledge the interior decorator, Mrs. Huganix Limited, for doing a wonderful interior in the building, as you will see in just a moment. The delivery advisor has given an overview of the project, What I may add, however, is that this project aligns with your Renewed Hope initiative, especially as it relates to elders' care. This is our own little way of saying to our elders, thank you for your service, your mentorship, and your love. In old age, you should not walk alone. We should show our gratitude for all you have toiled and sacrificed for our sakes. That was what my wife used to constantly remind me we should and must do. And I am glad today we have gotten this center up and running. This is only one of 3 centers that will be built for the elderly across the 3 senatorial districts. We have gone ahead to send a bill to the House of Assembly to ensure that there is a law that will permanently cater for the elderly in our state. I trust the Speaker, in his usual manner, to help facilitate the passage of the bill. This facility is in the center. The facilities here in the center are world-class. The personnel are top-notch. Just about everything here can compare to any such center anywhere in the world. Your Excellency, we are a government that is deeply connected to ensuring the welfare of our people, especially the elders. Permit me, Your Excellency, our mother, to thank you for the great work you started by empowering elders through the Elderly Support Scheme, where you provided 250,000 naira cash grants to the vulnerable and the neediest throughout the country. A great initiative that my wife adopted, and we domesticated it in our state. Today, we can proudly tell you that every month, across the 369 wards in our state, 600 elders are given 50,000 naira each on a rotational basis to care for their immediate needs. Quite a number of these elders have been enrolled in our state medical insurance scheme free of charge. In our efforts to further bring joy to the elders, especially the retirees, we have paid so far about 80 billion naira out of the 111 billion backlog of gratuities that are inherited. We hope we can clear the entire backlog before the end of our first tenure. This center is one of the major projects we are executing in where we now call the Igbo Medical City. This whole area, even at the back, is a one-stop health ecosystem. We have commenced work on the construction of the 350-bed Ibom International Hospital, complete with over 29 departments, including oncology. The challenge we have with us is that our people only get to discover that they have cancer when it's almost at the terminal stage. So we are doing something that will enable all of us have the opportunity to know and to test ourselves. We hope that upon completion, this hospital will support medical tourism in the country. We're also building an advanced medical diagnostic center that will be affiliated with the best in the world. Work is equally progressing at a faster rate on the construction of the 100-unit medical village for staffers of the Ibom International Hospital, as well as the physical rehabilitation and recovery center, among others. That's what this whole city will be. And work is going on at different stages as we speak. Health is wealth. As the saying goes, we will not spare any expense to ensure that we have a healthy population to drive our growth and development while paying close attention to the needs, welfare, and mental health of our elders. It is therefore my happiness to please invite my political grandfather, who has said he was not going to make a remark, but to join me here so that we can jointly invite the First Lady of our nation to help commission this center, which today, I'll just wait for His Excellency to arrive. You know, I don't have the mouth to invite the First Lady alone. We are therefore inviting Her Excellency, and then we have renamed this center today the Senator Oluremi Tinubu Senior Citizen Center, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
So this is indeed the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. What a day to visit Akwa Ibom again. The Senate President, the uncommon President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON, and his amiable wife, Her Excellency Mrs. Unoma Ekaite Akpabio, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency Pastor Umo Eno, PhD, First Ladies of various states that are here. I want to sincerely thank you, and I know your late colleague will be happy with you. I thank you for coming, and coming in such a strong number. May God bless you. And we pray that nothing like this will happen again, that we will build and we inhabit what we build. In Jesus' name, we will sow and we will be the first partaker of our first fruit. But I want to also recognize my colleague in the Senate, the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Her Excellency Dr. Akon Eyankeni, Coordinator, Office of the First Lady, Akwa Ibom State, my daughter, Lady Helen Eno Obareki, and her husband, my son, Honorable Obareki. I know you'll be wondering, how is he my son? We've been speaking Shekiri since. And you see, Helen, he doesn't have a choice than to take care of you till we see Jesus in glory. Thank you so much. Wives of National Assembly members here present, and I know your husbands too are here. And I also see my colleague here, Honorable Udom. I saw him briefly. Is it there? No? That's him. Yes, I see you. So, good to see you. And which includes wives of senators and wives of honorable member from the Akwa Ibom State. The honorable minister here present, ministers here present. I'll first recognize the Minister for Women Affairs. The Honorable Ajaiman Suleiman Ibrahim, thank you so much. When she told me she'll be here, I was surprised because I called her last night and she said, I'm going as early as 8 a.m. God bless you. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Right Honorable Ekperikpe Epo and his wife, wives of honorable members here present, members of the National Assembly, honorable member, I've already mentioned you, representing Konoini Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Emmanuel Ukpo Udo and his wife, honorable member representing Itu Ebiono Ibom Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Basi Ime Basi Okon and his wife. I know there's a senator from Ebonyi. Yes, thank you so much. They didn't recognize you. Thank you so much for coming. And I know you came to support His Excellency as well. Thank you very much. The Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Elder Udeme J. Otong, and other members of the House of Assembly here present, the Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State, Honorable Justice Ekaite F. Obot, members of Akwa Ibom State Executive Council, including the Secretary to the State Government, Prince Nobong Uwa, local government chairmen and their wives, traditional rulers. I would like to recognize the paramount ruler of Ikono, His Royal Majesty Edidem Etim Unana Untang, the paramount ruler of Ibinio Ibom, His Royal Majesty Okuku Dr. Ime Udusoro Iyang JP, religious leaders here present, coordinator Arise Initiative for the Elderly, Mrs. Mercy Eka, and the elderly people here. And that includes me as well, because elderly is from 65 and above. So my co-elders that are here, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, today is a day that I cannot describe. I didn't prepare a speech, but my staff quickly put something down for me, which I think they did a good job in such a short time. I'll try to read it so that their efforts don't go to waste, but I will still speak to it. I am delighted to join you, Uyo, today to commission this beautiful edifice. It always gladdens my heart to be part of any work that caters for the need of the elderly citizens. I thank the Governor, His Excellency Pastor Umo Eno, for inviting me to be part of this event. I commend this thoughtful project and for all your support for the elderly in Akwa Ibom. A society that honors its elderly is one that understands responsibility, gratitude, and continuity. I say well done, Your Excellency. I know this would not have been possible without your late wife. I know you are still saying, my wife, my wife, my wife. But I know she's very close. She was very close to you in her lifetime. And thank God that you were able to bring a vision to light. And this vision, you even exceeded my expectation of what an elderly citizens center should be like. And I remember when we came here during His Excellency, the Senate President's 60th birthday. I remember saying and telling you that time that I will come, you have to take my money and bless, even if it is 250 of them. But you ran with that, you were challenged, and since that time, you kept honoring the elderly, giving them 50,000 naira every month. And that is what I proposed in the Senate without you even knowing. I proposed then for special economic support. It's a social investment program, and I think Senate President is ready to do that with some of his members now, and I will tell you why. It is very, very important now. I raised that bill that we should even give stipends to the elderly, because we know how much they have given to society during their lifetime. And we know when you grow older, strength, slowly, is being depleted. Some, by the grace of God, remain very strong and active. And some, due to ill health, cannot provide for their families and the way they used to when they were younger. And that was why I proposed that. And throughout my 12 years in the Senate, I've always done elderly program, which we now translated nationally. And just yesterday, the headline in the Guardian newspaper. Thank God it was just yesterday when I told Mr. President, and by the way, Mr. President sends his love to the people of Akwa Ibom. You know. So when I told him I was coming for this program and that His Excellency built a center, so I left to go to my bathroom, and I came back and he said, oh, this elderly thing that you are saying, I have to get in touch with humanitarian. And then I started telling him about the bill that I proposed. So he's all for it, that we should have, even if it's a stipend, because that headline was saying our elderly citizens have become beggars. Because when they can't care for themselves, and we don't want to see that. And me too, I'm an elderly person now. So what will happen to me even when I eat like 80? I pray that I'll be able to take care of things. But you see, we have to really have that compassion. So I want to really thank His Excellency. Despite is a vision from your late wife, and still you didn't let it die. And I believe that generations will bless you for it, because you don't really know what you have done here today. And I know most of the elderly that are here will be grateful. Because for me, I believe that the elderly, when you have all these social clubs, because I thought in the day in Lagos, they have Ikoyi Club, Cosmopolitan Club, but still, the elders, when you look at a city in Florida, is a city, I can't remember, is it Sunnyside Village? I can't remember. It's for the elderly. Elderly, they have, it's a huge real estate project. Elderly citizens buy in there, so it's like a little city. Those who are widowers and widows, they can relate, and some of them even get married. Some have lifetime companion, because old age can be a very, very lonely period, especially when a spouse is gone. The children, they now have empty nest. All the children have been trained, they've gone to do their own thing. It can be a very lonely, lonely time. But what you have done here, sir, will keep them to live longer. And I believe that all the states governors that are hearing should replicate that. We built one in Lagos, and I believe that the First Lady is here. And then maybe when we see what is here, they can always develop on it. And you can replicate that in other districts. And you can see he got the vision without me even telling him that he's supposed to do that. And so that people, it will be accessible to the elderly easily. And you will see they will live long, they will be happy, and they can enjoy old age. So I really thank you for this. I'm informed that this center will provide access to healthcare, recreation, and social support in one safe, dignified space. Aging should not mean isolation or neglect, but comfort, respect, and continued engagement with society. Under the leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the Renewed Hope Agenda places people at the center of governance. It emphasizes social investment, improved healthcare and food security, economic empowerment, and protection of every Nigerian citizen. Projects like this align strongly with that vision, ensuring that no Nigerian is left behind, especially our elderly. I encourage the management of this center to ensure that it remains accessible, well-maintained, and responsive to the needs of our elderly population. I also urge our families and communities to continue to show love and support to their aging parents and relatives. Government can provide structures, but society must provide warmth and care. To our senior citizens here today, we honor you. We thank you for your sacrifices, your resilience, and your prayers for this nation. Nigeria stands on the foundation you laid. I am delighted to join, to commission at this juncture, to the glory of God. I hereby commission this center, Senator Oluremi Tinubu Senior Citizen Center, for the benefit of the elderly in Akwa Ibom State and generations to come. God bless Akwa Ibom State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.